Is it possible for me to become a farmer? So, I'm on Elmcreek over here on Farming Simulator. And I've just gone through the... I guess it's a tutorial. It's a little bit of a how-to. So, over there in the distance, I have a worker that's just currently seeding the field. I've harvested this field, and obviously there's a load of straw stuff left that I've got to collect and bale into bales, or I could store it. At the same time, I was having a look at what equipment we've got, and a lot of it's going to be sat dormant. So, I thought... trying to get an understanding of how things work, I'll run a contract. So what we can do here is we cultivate our neighbour's field. So hopefully that is something that I can actually do. And if the map is telling me right, it said field 52. Well, you can see field 52 is flashing over there. That should be this way. So hopefully we can get over here and cultivate this field up for our neighbour and earn a little bit of something. Okay, so let's see if we can remember what we're doing. Rock and roll, and then we just cultivate the field. It's going to be a slow playthrough, it's going to be a slow progress because there's so much to learn. I don't have a first clue about farming. You plant stuff, you grow stuff, you harvest stuff, you sell stuff. That's it for me. As for all the machinery, very rough idea. Very, very rough idea. We'll see how we go. So I'm just going to crack on and cultivate this guy's field. And then I think I got some planting that I can do of my own stuff. It's worth noting, by the way, I am a brand new start on easy because I haven't got a clue. And yeah, like I said before, I'm on Elmcreek. Any pointers would be nice. I'm here to learn. While I am dithering with this, I am going to go set up my helper, just so he can start seeding another field that we've got. So we swap over to him. I think it's just behind that kind of barn. Plant some wheat-looking stuff in this field, hopefully. Hopefully we can just set him off. Ooh, cannot plant in August. Okay, this is going to be a learning curve. I go to this. Here we go. Planting season. What can we got? Canola. Or grass and oil radish. So let's see if we can get some canola down. There we go. So that's the helper. Happy days. Okay, cool. And we will continue with this. And hopefully that's getting loads of jobs done all at the same time. So I own a harvester. I own 3 tractors. I own a seeder, a cultivator, a chaser bin. I think that's what you call it. Or just a grain trailer or something. And that seems to be it. There's nothing in terms of baling. There's nothing in terms of scooping any of that stuff up. I don't think I own any animals. It doesn't seem to be any anywhere. So I've got a field with a load of straw in it. So my head says a baler because baling. But if we get a baler, then I need a way to collect the bales. So it's like I have to buy a baler, then I'd have to buy like a baler trailer, and then I've got to buy something that's going to lift the bales onto the trailer. So it all sounds to be very, very expensive. Or I can get one of them there wagons that scoops the straw up off the floor, and then you sell it as straw rather than selling it as bales. That might be the way to go. It'll be cheaper. It'll be a one-off purchase because obviously it's one vehicle rather than God knows how many. But I kind of like baling. I think baling looks cool. We'll have to see. I know you can lease stuff, so maybe that's an option as well. But if we're doing these contracts, it might work out that way. I don't really know. But I find this very therapeutic. As a country bumpkin myself, I do find this to be very therapeutic. Well, that allegedly is that contract finished. And I know that I've been very, very sketchy with it. And even I'm not happy to leave it at that. I want to finish this job and put it right where I've missed bits, just to be sure that we've, you know, done a good job. It's all well and good to get paid for the job that we've done, but we want to leave ourselves feeling like we've done a good job. So it'll be quite helpful if we get all these little bits that we've left going astray, clean it all up really. I am presuming our own helper has finished. I haven't seen it flash up. Mind you, I haven't really been paying attention. But he's got a smaller field to seed than this, so I imagine he is long done by now. We got like 2 more passes on this to do, unless I make a mistake. But that'll be that field cultivated for the neighbour and a nice little bit of income. It's probably not as much as the fuel or anything like that, but yes, the game mode is on. Basically, it's on beginner, so it's easy as far as I'm aware. Don't know what that means in terms of stuff, but I'm here to learn the basics first before we throw ourselves in the deep end and panic. One job finito. Nice. So we can trundle away happy that we've done something today. That's our good deed done. But as for the straw, is there a way to tell the sale price of stuff? There must be, right? There'll be a market somewhere that we can see, because we can then cultivate this field up as well. Also, I don't think I need half the equipment that I've got. I've got these 2 massive tractors and, you know, the basics. I've got a cultivator and I've got a seeder. But I don't think I'm going to be running 3 tractors. I mean, surely at most I'll be running 2, sure. But 3's a bit extreme, right? So here's our market. So yeah, straw. Currently the animal dealer is taking the best shot. It does go as high as 147 in January, but we're only like, we're in the summer months, aren't we? Yeah, we're in August, so with it being the summer months, I think we pick it up and store it. That would help us with one of these. Which just happens to be on sale as well. We might have made a very big mistake buying this. We might not actually be able to run it. It's one thing I didn't really look at was the engine required. We'll see what happens. We'll give it a go and see what happens. And if not, then we're going to have to get rid of it. It's as simple as that. Okay, so here goes. So we lower the pickup. We turn it on. Well, it does work. Okay, so we might struggle to tow it as it fills, but it's working and we got it really cheap, considering how big it is. It will need repairing, but yeah, it works. So hopefully, the next question is, will it actually unload at the silo like I'm hoping it will? Because it would be really nice to store this for the winter, so that we could sell it at a better price. Because I don't need it right now. I really don't need it at all, so... Just as I'm finishing off that, I'll just get a helper on. He can cultivate this field. So while the helper's cultivating that, we can just finish tidying this off. I hope I can store this. I really hope I can store this. Because I don't know of anywhere else I can store it. I'm kind of new to this. I might... If that barn over there doesn't really have any use to it, I might see if I can just get rid of it. Right, so this is what I want to do. I want to put this straw in here. Are you going to let me? Straw is not accepted here. Ah, so that's a bit of a mistake. So I don't know where I can put straw. That it's going to just sit and chill. I don't know what happens if you just put it on the ground. This is all my land here. I've got a water tank and the silos and the house. That is it. That is it. Nowhere really to put straw. Yeah, so all I really have is this barn that doesn't really offer much. So I don't really have anywhere to put this, annoyingly, other than to sell it right now, which I should have got a baler. I should have got a baler. At least then I could have stacked the bales in there. Tell you what we can do, though. I need somewhere to dump this. Got to do a couple of things. So I think if I dump this here, that'll be fine. Right, let's have a look at the shop. So the baler we can do with any tractor. That's fine. That's not an issue. Next thing is I need a front end loader with some forks and stuff to do bales. So I'll see if I can get a front end loader on this. So I'm led to believe if I take this to here, customize this to get a front loader attachment. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. Please, I hope I haven't wasted loads of money. Oh, that's a good sign. Hey, and we got the forks. Okay, so while we're here as well, 48k, cool. Let's buy the baler. We don't need to worry about any of that. We can just buy it. Boom. Yee. Right, so then what we've got to do is we've got to spread this out, if it will let me. Don't know if it will let me just chuck it all on the floor. Please let me. Okay, and then what we can do is sell this. We'll get some money back for it, half as much as what we paid. It is what it is. So then we use the baler, because now we can stack the bales. And we can store the bales until the winter months, whereas before we'd have had to have held that stuff. I mean, we could still just, I suppose we could just have it all over the floor, but it's just messy, right? It would get him set up while we fight this straw. Right. Oh dear. Am I going to be able to get through the straw? Probably not. We'll run it over with a tractor. Help. Don't honestly know. Well, it doesn't not work. I guess sometimes you've got to do the slightly bizarre thing. I think we're going to struggle with the old forks, trying to get a hang of that, but ultimately, all is well. But this big old barn, it's just too big to offer us anything. Ooh, we can sell it. We can sell it for 50. That's all right. That's the big old hole, though. Okay, so that's flattened all that out. And there we go. So let's see if we can sort these bales out then. We can turn the baler off. Can we force unload the baler? We can't force unload the baler. Doesn't actually go high enough for me to stack it on top of each other. Well, that is okay. It is what it is. I can leave that there. That's fine. That is storage for the bales, if you can call it that. That is the baling complete. The fields pretty much all good to go. They're just waiting. Basically, they're waiting on growth now. So that is that done. For our first episode, I know we spent a lot of time putting the workers to work on our field and working on other stuff, but it was a learning experience, that's for sure. Hope to see you guys again next time. Take it easy and yeah, bye guys.